Hey guys, right here I have a 1995 Mercedes-Benz S320L. And today I'm going to make a startup and full vehicle tour video of it, show you the features inside and out. So here is the key. Let's go ahead and start it up first. This car has been fitted with an aftermarket alarm system as well as an aftermarket key fob, since the original alarm system and key fob stopped working a while ago. This W140 S-Class also does have a self-closing door function. So if you fail to close the door all the way, the car will do the closing for you. The V140 S-Class uses a power-assisted recirculating ball steering system. All V140s came standard with a leather-wrapped steering wheel. This S320 is fitted with a 4-speed automatic transmission with low gear selection as standard. A 5-speed automatic was optional for the S320. There is a switch within the base of the gear lever allowing drivers to switch between standard and economy driving modes. Safety features on this S320 includes 2 airbags, anti-lock braking system, electronic traction support, and an alarm system with immobilizer. As usual, let's turn on the hazards, lights, front and rear fog lights, take a look at the engine, and roll down the driver's side window. "16-inch Alamak alloy rims are fitted to this S320. The rims on this car are wrapped in Michelin Primacy 3ST 235/60R16 tires. Ventilated disc brakes are present all round, and the suspension gets double wishbones and a multi-link setup, front and rear respectively. The Mercedes-Benz S-Class is perhaps the most popular luxury vehicle in the world. Every generation produced has somewhat introduced a defining feature that is soon adopted by other cars, whether it be the same category, cheaper or more expensive. The 140 Series S-Class represents the third generation of the S-Class lineage. It was on sale between 1991 and 1999 in 3 different body styles: the regular W140 Saloon, the long wheelbase V140 Saloon, and the C140 Coupe. When it was first introduced in 1991, the models were known with the SE, the SEL, and the SEC suffixes respectively. Following Mercedes' nomenclature change in 1993, instead of the suffix, the cars received the S prefix, followed by the model number. Another name change happened in 1996 when the C140 S-Class Coupe was renamed as the CL Coupe. The 140 Series S-Class received a number of updates throughout its lifespan, and it was also known as the last over-engineered Mercedes-Benz. The S320 is powered by Mercedes' M104 engine that displaces 3.2 liters. This engine features a dual overhead cams, 24 valves, naturally aspirated inline-6 configuration with multi-point fuel injection. It produces 228 horsepower at 5600 rpm and 315 Nm of torque at 4100 rpm. 0 to 100 km per hour takes 8.9 seconds, and the top speed is 225 km per hour. The fuel tank measures 100 liters, and the combined fuel consumption for the S320 4-speed automatic is 11.6 liters per 100 km. The S-Class is a rear-wheel drive vehicle. Exterior features of this S320 includes halogen reflector headlights, front and rear fog lights, body-colored side mirrors, and black door handles. You do have your speakers down there, and right here you do have your fully powered driver's seat controls. This one controls the seat back, this one controls the seat position, seat height and seat inclination, and you do have your 3-person memory to the right. Right here you do have the lever to adjust the level of the headlight, and right here you do have the lever to adjust the fully powered tilt and telescopic steering wheel. Mercedes-Benz door sills for the front. And you do have your power lumbar controls right there. Alright, so let's go ahead and see how she revs. This S320L does have a quad-zone automatic climate control system with all of the front controls located right here. It is quite simple to use. You do have your on-off button, button to switch between Celsius and Fahrenheit, economy mode, front defrost, rest mode, and your recirculation button. In the middle, you do have your fan speed. To the right, you do have your driver's side temperature with your different modes, and to the left, you do have your passenger side temperature, again with your different modes. Right above, you do have your rear defrost, central locking button, and this button activates the vehicle's charcoal filter system for the air conditioning system. Right down here, you do have an ashtray or storage, as well as a cigarette lighter or a power outlet depending on what you use it for. This car does have power folding side mirrors. To fold the side mirrors in, push the knob back, and to fold it out, push the knob forward. And you do have the vehicle's window controls on either sides of the gear lever. All of the windows in this car are fully automatic in both directions. You do have your child locks for the rear doors right here. This button raises or lowers the rear headrests to aid in parking, and right here you do have the button to lower or raise the rear sunshade. You do have some storage right here. This S320 has been fitted with the Becker Mexico head unit with sound channeled through 12 speakers. Simple to use radio. You do have your power button right here, sound system settings button. You do have your volume controls to the left, seat track controls to the right, your various customizable stations down below, cassette player, eject button, your memory button, as well as your FM AM buttons. In traditional Mercedes-Benz format, the parking brake is foot operated and the pedal is located right down here. It is currently engaged. To disengage it, pull this lever out. To engage the parking brake, simply push the pedal back down. There are no controls on the right of the steering wheel, but on the left, the top left stalk houses your cruise control, while the bottom left stalk houses your indicators and wiper controls. Adjustable front center armrest with storage, auto dimming rear view mirror, and you do have your interior lights right above. Sun visor for the driver's side does get a vanity mirror and a couple of lights. And the driver does get a grip handle. Alright, so I guess that's it for the startup. We can turn it off right now and continue with the rest of the tour. You do have storage right down here. More storage right here. Again, this also acts as an ashtray. And right here, again, you do have a cigarette lighter or a power outlet, depending on what you use it for. You do have your speaker right there, your window control right here, and the rear seats in this car are powered. You use these set of controls right here to adjust it. I did set the driver's seat to a position that I would feel comfortable in. I'm about 5'7", which is about 1.7 meters tall. There is actually quite a lot of legroom in this car. More than this. I do have about this much in terms of headroom. So it is actually quite nice and spacious and comfortable back here. Obviously the long wheelbase version of the W140, otherwise known as the V140, that extra wheelbase length does help in this humongous amount of legroom. You do get storage pockets on the front seat backs, rear aircon vents with your rear controls, fan speed in the middle, and temperature for either sides. Rear center armrest with storage and cup holders. And you do have your first aid kit right here. Right above, you do have grip handles with hooks. Rear vanity mirror with lights. You do have another one for that side as well. And you do have your rear interior lights on the seat pillar. To gain access to the boot, go towards the rear of the car, locate this button, push it in, this lever pops out, and then lift the boot lid up. Boot capacity in the V140 measures 525 litres. On both sides of the boot are lights, and to the left there is a storage area. You can find the CD changer on the ceiling of the boot. Under the boot floor is the vehicle's toolkit, spare tyre and battery. You do have adjustable headrests front and rear. You do have your storage area down below with your speakers right there. And the front passenger seat in this car does get full powered adjustments as well, with the same 3-person memory settings and lumbar support as found on the driver's side. Quite a small glove box. You do have a cup holder right here together with a bit of storage. grip handle for the front passenger, and the front passenger's sun visor does get a vanity mirror with a couple of lights as well. Alright, so let's start it up with the door closed. Alright, so that's it for the startup and full vehicle tour video of this 1995 Mercedes-Benz S320L. Thanks for watching and goodbye.